Let's come into child's pose.
And let your forehead come down onto the mat. And just start to connect to your breathing. In through your nose and out through your nose. And then when you're ready, come up to horse stance. Hands are shoulder width, knees are hip width. So we tuck the chin and round through the upper spine, and then reverse it.
Lift the eyes, lift the tailbone.
So we exhale as we round, and then we inhale
as we release up.
Find your breath.
Bring the heart through. Downward dog. Hands are shoulder width, feet are hip width, and then inhale, lift your hips. And as you exhale, just start to walk out your dog.
Just feeling your body. Just pressing one heel down at a time. And connecting it with your breath. Now let's warm up the shoulders. So you inhale and then exhale back. Downward dog. So inhale to come forward. Plank. Shoulders over wrists, and then exhale, press the hips back. Now you may want to just roll it through, whatever makes you feel good. Then press the hips back. Now this time, come down to your knees, and then very slowly lower down into your crocodile. You come all the way down to the floor. Cobra, roll the shoulders back, squeeze the butt hard, and feel the heart open. Then from there, knees, tuck the toes, and press all the way back. Now just walking your feet to your hands. And just drop through the crown of the head. So maybe shake out through the shoulders, lift through the belly. Now as we roll up, bend the knees and extend your mountain.
Now bend and come all the way down.
Forward fold. Hands on either side of the feet and the head drops. Then stepping back to your downward dog. Stretch your body out. Now let's take the Vinyasa. So we inhale, high plank position, knees down, and then we exhale and lower into our crocodile.
Now Cobra, squeeze the butt.
Feel the shoulders pull back. Knees, toes, downward dog. And just stretch out. And take your eyes in between your knees. And then just walking your feet to your hands. And drop through the crown of the head. And then bend the knees. Rise again.
Big, beautiful breath in.
Exhaling down. Walking the feet back, downward dog. Stretch out. And take the Vinyasa. Tuck the chin. Knees down, lower. So your core is strong as we lower down. Feel the shoulders pull back, squeeze the butt. And then knees, toes, downward dog. So the body should be getting warm. Walk the feet in. Roll up.
Big breath in. Big breath out.
So now we're just starting to move with the breath. Tuck the chin, plank, knees, and lower. Into your crocodile, cobra. Squeeze the butt to protect your back. And hold your downward dog. Now just walk your feet to your hands and come into your forward fold. Knees are bent and your chest is touching your thighs. And then we just drop completely through the crown of the head. And just steady your eyes. And just start to feel that stretch in the back of your legs. And just stay with your breath. We're going to warm the body even more. Core strength, so we're coming back to high plank. So step back with the feet, so hands are shoulder width and the feet are hip width. Now you've got either on your toes or on your knees for this one. So shoulders over wrist and brace the abs. So we begin right leg, knee to elbow, then the opposite elbow, same elbow, opposite, then we come back to plank. Now the other side. 1, 2, cross it, 3, cross, and extend. Go again. 1. So you're trying to get that knee, come right up towards the elbow. So we start to fire the core. Other side. 1, 2, 3, cross, back to plank. Now bend the knees, kneeling lunge. Right leg comes through, knee comes down. Relax the toe at the back. Now breathe in and lift the arms high. You want to drop down in through your hips and make it feel good. Relax the shoulders. Now tuck the toe at the back. We're rising. Breathe in. So feel your strength here. Now take all that length and strength forward. So think chest to thigh. Extend your lunge. Hands to the floor. Then we come back to the plank. So we're going back to the core work. Left leg. Knee to elbow. And then plank. Other side. 1, 2. So don't forget, if you're fatiguing, you come down to your knees. Same thing. So keep your breathing, and that's going to help you. Other side. 1 more. And hold your plank strong. Bend the knees, kneeling lunge, left leg through. So knee comes down and arms rise. And you can take your arms any way you want. If you want to open them up, you want to lift them, but just drop into your hips. Relax the toe at the back and feel the beautiful hip stretch. Tuck the toe, we're rising. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, drop into your hips. Then come forward. So feel how the breath is going to power you. Hands to the floor, and then we come back to plank. Now yoga lunges. So 1 foot outside of the hand, then we switch. So we drop the hips down, and you can make this a little bit faster, or you can stay slow. If you want a little bit more power, you can jump. So we've got to brace the core and land lightly. Now I think we're getting warm. Whew. Back to your downward dog and stretch it all the way out. Now just walking your feet to your hands, we're going to learn the flow. So roll up and come into mountain pose. Strong and grounded. So extended mountain. Arms rise any way you want. Then you just bend your knees and forward fold. Lift your belly, hands on either side of the feet. Step back to your downward dog. Right foot coming into lunge. So in between your hands. Now back heel down, warrior 1. Arms rise. Then we come forward as we extend our warrior 1. So think chest to thigh. Now warrior 3, lift the back leg. Extend. Then we land it into a lunge. And then we bend. Open the hip. And then forward fold. Big toes together, lift the belly. And drop through the crown of the head. Now let's add the breathing. Inhaling. And as you exhale, just fold all the way down. So we're stepping back to your downward dog. Inhale, exhale. Now the warrior 1, so step left leg through. Anchor the back heel on the exhale. Inhale as you rise up. So you want to square the hips here. Exhale as you come forward. So get the chest coming way forward and then rise the back leg in line with your hip. Then we land. Take a big breath in and then just let it go. Exhale and fold. Shake your shoulders. More breath.
Inhaling. Exhale. Now, if you want a challenge, you can jump. So if you're jumping back, strong core. Now, right foot in between your hands. Anchor, back heel. Make that back leg strong. There's the in-breath. Then you come forward. Long lines of energy. Then lift. Land. So fold on down, head drops, and then rise again, all the way up. Now we're getting warm. Now we're feeling our flow. Jump or step. Now your left leg, big step through, warrior one, anchor the back heel. So your core is strong as you lift up. There's the in-breath, out-breath, come forward. And then lift. And then open, maybe a little back bend. And then fold. And just drop through the crown of the head. Bend your knees, rise all the way up. We're gonna flow now, we're gonna release our flow. So you jump or step back to downward dog, then you just hold your dog. You might wanna move it. We're gonna release our flow now. We're gonna learn the lower body and the upper body vinyasa. So take a breath. Feel your down dog. High plank. So tuck your chin, shoulders over wrists, and then lower down halfway into your crocodile. Upward dog or cobra. So press down through your feet, open through the heart space. Downward dog. Now right foot in between your hands, warrior one. So we anchor the back heel, set the pose, and then rise. Extend, now come forward. Back leg strong, then warrior three. There's your in-breath and your out-breath. Fold it down. So let's try that again. So we're coming up. Remember, any way you want to, you can fold down. Jump or step, back to your dog. Stretch it out. Then high plank. In-breath. Squeeze your butt. Downward dog. Now left leg, step it in between your hands, set the warrior one, anchor the back heel, arms rise. Beautiful breath in, come forwards. Now find your warrior three. Then we land, then we open, and then we fold. Now this is you releasing your flow, your own pace, your own timing. Jump or step. So you may want to just stay and hold a pose just because it feels good. Explore the poses in your body. I speak in discreet because talk is cheap. Then I get deep in the beat, then complete the pose physique. Never leak or obsolete. They never go wrong. Techniques become antiques. Better than something brand new because it's real. And in the wild, the style will have much more value. Classical, too intelligent to be radical. Stay with your breathing. And your breathing's what powers you. Gives you the flow, the breath and the movement together. Feel how the breath brings you into your body. Releasing the flow. Making your own yoga. Okay, let's make our way into downward dog. We're going to build strength and balance. Walk your feet to your hands. Bend your knees, intense pose. Inhale. And as you exhale, sink your hips back. So tuck your tail under so you support your back and squeeze your knees together. Arms are close to the ears. Now, how much strength do you want?
You gotta know I'm feeling love.
Keep the core strong. Now, what really helps in balance is to steady your eyes to a point that's not moving. Straighten your right leg, core strong, upper body relaxed. Find your breath, standing half lotus. So bring the foot somewhere on your thigh, take a breath in, and as you exhale, sit your hips back. So you feel the hip open, steady eyes, half moon pose. So left arm's coming down, right leg opens, hand touches. So steady yourself first, and then start to extend through your right leg. Now the right hip opens, the right arm extends up to the sky, and you feel completely open to the side wall. Find your breath. Now slowly bend your standing leg. Right hand comes down, twisted half moon. So squeeze the inner thighs, lift up through the left arm, and then see if you can start to revolve. So you want to see if you want to take your eyes out or keep them down, but keep lifting the back thigh bone and reaching high so you get that beautiful twist. Foot down. Let's try the other side. So left leg extends, core strong. And naturally this hip wants to lift, so drop it down, lift up. Find the breath, half lotus. And we just flex the foot to stabilize the knee and the hip. And find your groundedness. Half moon. Just move slowly, so right hand is coming down, touch down, and then feel the hip open. So you might want to take it in stages. Otherwise, if you're there, see if you can breathe in and open your whole body. So you create full expression of this pose. Now we're moving, breathing and moving. Left hand comes down, squeeze the inner thighs. Right arm's going to lift up. So here's the revolve. Oh, incredible stretch. So keep lifting the back thigh bone, opening up through the right shoulder. And it's there, keep it coming. Feet together, intense. Breathe in. And as you breathe out, sink. Come as low as you can. One more twist. Bring the hands right into the heart space. Left elbow hooks into the right knee. Inhale to lift your chest. And then as you exhale, you turn your shoulders to the side wall. Check your knees are stacking. Other side. Big breath in. And the aim of this one is to try and get your hands right into the heart space. And feel that beautiful twist through your thoracic spine. Ooh. Let's breathe in. Extend your mountain. And then fold all the way down. Now you can jump a step back to your downward dog. Got a couple of big standing poses. And then we put it together with a vinyasa. So take a breath, ground through the downward dog. Right foot in between hands, warrior two. So set the back heel and come on up.
So the arms are wide, front knee presses out, and straight back leg. Now find your breath. Breathe in, right up through your collarbones, and out through your fingers. And then just settle yourself down so your shoulders are directly stacked over your hips. Lunging twist. So we lift the back heel, hand comes down, bring this right hand to your hip and anchor your pelvis. Then you turn your chest towards your thigh and you lift your arm up. And just see where you want to go today. You might want to open your shoulder a little bit more. Just notice if your hips have moved, keep them down. And of course you're breathing. Let's pass through downward dog. So stretch back, warrior two the other side. So use your breath as you transition. Exhale to ground down. Now with this pose, it's about opening the front hip and the back hip. So we try and spiral that back thigh and ground yourself down. Lunging twist, moving slowly, anchor the hip. Now work the chest in towards the thigh and then lift the arm. And see where your eyes want to be. They might be down, they might be to the side, or they might be up. And then maybe you want to explore where your shoulder can go. Breathe into it. You're so good. Hand to the floor. Let's come into our forward fold. Bend the knees. Drop through the crown of the head. Now just roll up through your spine. We're going to try baby back bend. So squeeze your butt. Push your hips forward and take your arms really wide. So you're lifting right up through the heart space. And this one's our wonderful pose. Drop the shoulders. 2. All right, let's extend our mountain. Shoulders down. Fold all the way down. So we jump or step back to your dog. Stretch your body out. Now warrior two. So right foot in between your hands. Then set the back heel, rise up, take a breath, drop into your hips. Now sun warrior. So we reach back for the calf. Now extend your warrior. It might be elbow on thigh or it might be a little lower. Left hand down, we twist. Open and twist, chest to thigh. Plank position, hand goes down, leg, lower into your crocodile. Then we take the upward dog. Squeeze the butt, shoulders back. Downward dog. Now we jump a step. Feet to hands, lightly. Let's breathe that. So we enhance it through our breathing. Exhale any way you want. Jump a step. Now it's your left leg coming through into your warrior one. Warrior two, set it up. Anchor down. Now sun warrior. Reach back, so feel the side body stretch. Extend it now, extend your spine. Arm overhead, hand comes down, twist and revolve. Plank into the crocodile, so we lower with strength. Then the upward dog. Lift the eyes, downward dog. Stretch your body out. And then jump or step. Hey, let's do our wonderful pose one more time. Roll yourself up, squeeze your butt. Feel every part of your spine creating space. And then lift up and back. And just breathe. Let's build more strength through our core. Come all the way down. And we jump or step to a seated position. Lay yourself down and reach your legs all the way up. So we're going for our feet. So we lift our tailbone and then we bicycle. So it's opposite shoulder towards knee. Then we reach up again. Now we want to keep our breathing as we move. So it's really slow. So it's an inhale and an exhale breath. So think opposite shoulder, get the twist. all the way up. This one's for our oblique muscles, waistline. All right, let's come into bridge. So feet in close, so you want to be able to feel them. Squeeze your butt, lift your hips. Now from here, arms are going to lift up and over. So they come up slowly and then slowly back. So as you're up here, squeeze your butt so it keeps you in a really strong, stable base. Feels beautiful. Hey, that's our last one. Let's come all the way down. Let's go back. Hands to feet. Now you might want to go a little faster or slower. You've got choices. Fast or slow. Ooh, lifting up. Find your breath. So try and hang in. There's only a few more. You can take a rest if you need. More breath. Reach. So you can take a rest. Otherwise, come into a bridge. This time, you've got a couple of choices. You can be a more restorative bridge, so you cup the hips with your hands. Otherwise, climb your shoulders underneath you. Lace your fingers. And then press your knuckles down towards your heels. It's really important to squeeze your knees together. Now if you want to take a back bend, try it with me. You're going to reverse the hands so they're close to the ears, elbows in so they point up to the sky, and then we press up. Once you're up there, just keep your head still and breathe. Now to come out of the back bend, we always tuck the chin in first, bend the arms, come back down into the back of the head. If you need to, you just release the wrist. Let's take a breath, and maybe we try it again. So we've got time here for a couple of back bends. Or you bridge, or you take rest. So once you're up there, you may want to take one foot off and lift, straighten the leg. See what feels good in your body today. Every day's a little bit different, right? Yeah, it feels all right. But we're coming down. Tuck the chin, bend the arms all the way down. Ooh, and release the wrist. Okay, got a little bit more core work. Remember these? We're going back to the bicycles. Now you can do them fast or slow. But this is the move that's going to work your waistline. Have bent legs or long legs. Grab the back of your legs. Come on up. Let's come into child's pose. This is always your option if you want to take a rest for your bird pose. We're going to build some strength and we're going to release our flow. So if you know bird pose, off you go. You don't, otherwise come with me. Bird hands become bird feet. So you set the hands first. Then you lift your butt high and you bring your knees somewhere onto the upper part of your arm. Okay, it's a balance, it's strength balance. First, you just start practicing getting the weight shift. Just feeling the weight shift. Remember to keep the eyes forward. And then when you want to have a break, just shake out, you try again. Scoop the belly high, take one foot. Once you're steady, see if you want to take the other foot off. And you're trying to get both your big toes together and bring them up high so you tuck in. And you're going to come down, take a rest, and then play with it again. And just find your breathing. Find your concentration. All right, let's come on down. Challenge number 2, set up the plank. Now this one's a firefly. So right knee to elbow, then we extend into 3-legged dog, then we come forward into the firefly, and then the plank. Hips are low. Then the other side, firefly, then 3-legged dog. So you're coming into your shoulders and core, staying in shoulders and core. When we do the 3-legged dog, you're gonna lift up and release your shoulders. Let's find our breathing. So you wanna breathe out as you come forward. Breathe in as you extend up. Breathe out. And breathe in. And hey, if it's getting too much in your shoulders, starting to fatigue, come down onto your knees. Build your strength, and once you've got it, you come back in again. This is how we build incredible strength through our bodies. Lift up. Keep with the breath. Firefly. All right, we got one more challenge. Intense pose. So walk your feet to your hands. Take a breath in as you come up. And as you come down, remember with intense, tuck your tailbone under, lift up through your belly, arms extending from your ears, and drop as low as you can. All right, we're gonna go back to our vinyasa. Sink. Extend your mountain. Bend your knees, take a forward fold. Jump or step. Downward dog. Now right leg, warrior 2. Set it, come on up. Set your warrior 2, then your sun warrior. Then you extend your warrior, so elbow on the thigh, or you come right down, and then hand. So this is where we lift the back heel, twist, open, plank into your crocodile. Shoulders are forward, then your upward dog, and your downward dog. Stretch back. Then you can jump or step into your fold. Let's try that again. Enhance the breathing. Inhale. Exhale. So jump or step. Stretch out. Now left leg. Warrior 2. So when you come up, breathe into it. Sink into it. Beautiful big in-breath, and then the out-breath, extend. Hand comes down, turn and twist. And we find our strength through the vinyasa as we lower. Breath in, breath out. Stretch your way back, and then jump your feet to your hands. And then just fold all the way in. Let's rise. So this is you. 5 minutes to release your flow. So warriors. Anytime you need to, shake out, have a release. Just stay with your breath. Come into your body. Hey, and you might just want to hold a pose and explore it. Just keep it in your body with your breath. You might want to hold, go slower. You might want to move a little faster. Press. Make your own yoga with this. Feel the heat we're building. Releasing our flow. This is what it's about. Fast or slow, just be in your body and your breath. And it feels incredible. Hey, wherever you are, let's make our way to downward dog. Stretch out. Feel the energy. Quietly walk your feet outside of the mat. Hindi squat. So we slowly lower the butt down, bring the hands into the heart space. As you inhale, lift the chest, and as you exhale, press the elbows into the knees. And just feel the weighted tailbone. Might want to take a little twist. All right, hands come back. Let's take a seat. Left leg comes under. We're going to twist. So right foot's either in front of your knee or you place it over the knee. Wrap. Inhale to lift, and then exhale to turn your shoulders. And then see if you want to walk your eyes around. So your belly is really soft, and your spine is really straight. Stay with the breath. Now swan pose. So front leg comes around, either bent at the back, otherwise roll that top hip, heel coming into the groin, and then come forward. So you might be on your elbows, you might reach all the way out. Just feel what's comfortable, where you can feel the stretch all around the hip and the lower back. And just contact that breath again. Use it. Move your body as you need to. All right, let's come up. Let's do the other side. Right leg comes under. So it's either in front or across. Anchor. Inhale to lift the chest, and then exhale to turn through the shoulders and the eyes.
Never sight lost at night. There ain't no way to hide from the city light. Yeah, yeah.
Swan pose. Bent leg option, otherwise straighten the leg. Pick it up, heel into groin, and then come forward. And just as our breath is constantly moving, so are we in the pose. Find the tightness, breathe into it and let it go. Happy baby pose. So grab the back of your legs, roll yourself down. We want to take the legs wide, so you can either grab the inside or the outside or the ankles, because the aim of this pose is to connect the whole spine onto the earth. And just breathe. Relax your shoulders. You might want to rock it out. And just slowly releasing. You're just going to hold one leg. So the bottom leg can be either bent or straight. Let's start here. It might be hamstring, might be calf, might be a little higher. Just soften the elbows. You want to stretch the back of the leg. See if you want a little more.
Than any love could ever be.
We just want to find the edge of the pose. So breathe in. See if you can straighten the leg just a little more. And then as you exhale, just being really kind to your body, slowly let it go. Find the edge of the pose. Other side.
They keep saying that our love won't grow now. But honey, I just want to tell them.
Just notice how when you soften your elbows, your shoulders relax more. Relax our face as well. Breathe in. And then as you exhale, let it go. Release our hamstrings, we release our lower back even more.
And so deeper than any ever seen.
Bend the knees. All right, you're going to open the legs. The hands can be either on the inside of the legs, or you may want to hook into the big toes. Enjoy this beautiful final pose.
For you to say that you will be my guide. And I'm wanting you now. I just keep wanting you. And I'm wanting you now. Nobody but you now. Nobody but you now. Ooh, I wanna tell you just one more time.
Slowly release. Bring your knees in and just curl yourself up. So nose towards me. Again. And just slowly release. Hands come down. Let the body be really open. And then when you're ready, you're just going to roll yourself over to the right-hand side. Just use your upper body strength and bring yourself up to a seated position. And just take a breath. Just feel the energy in your body and take that into your day. Thank you for joining me.